And once again, there was another episode. What's good, everybody? How's it going? Saturday evening. Netflix scrolling, Hulu watching, HBO Max loving. I mean, this is I feel like this is the prime of when it comes to, I would say, what to watch on TV. Cause I love shit on. I've seen everything. I've seen literally everything. I've seen everything, dude. Unless it sucks. If it sucks, I probably didn't see it. But right now I'm watching what am I watching on Netflix? A movie called Love Hard, and it's typical as fuck, of course. I wish to God that there were more Wu-Tang episodes, cause I literally lived for Wu-Tang. I couldn't wait for Wednesdays. I literally couldn't wait for Wednesdays, bro. Every time Wednesday guy was leaving, nigga, once I watched the episode on Wednesday morning, I get up early in the fucking morning to watch that episode. I would want to watch another one right after that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the season. I think I'm gonna rewatch the season tomorrow. From the first season to the second one. They were cleared for a third season, which will be the final season. And that's gonna take too long. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homies can't wait for that. But there's some good shit on TV, man. Not TV per se, but there's some good shit out there that we could watch, that people could watch, people get in tune with. I feel like the best things that people, I don't know if everybody feels this way, but I feel like I usually just watch shit that I could that I emotionally relate to. I find it hard to just turn some shit on and be like, okay, that's on now. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If I can't emotionally fuck with it, I cannot fuck with it at all. Cause it'll be stupid to me. And this is the thing. You could save a movie that's written extremely typical and cliche if you have great acting. If there's some great actors in it, cause they improv some of their shit, you could save a show. You could save, not a show, but you could save a movie like that. Cause Love Hard, it's a lot of typical writing. I already know what's gonna happen at the end before. I'm only fucking 35, 40 minutes in. I know exactly what the fuck's gonna happen at the end. Cause it's a typical fucking movie. The scenario is obvious. A girl gets catfished. She gets catfished, right? She finds out that she got catfished by talking to this nigga online for a while, actually. She's talking to him online through a dating site for some months. And he said, I wish you were here with me on Christmas. She decided to take her happy-go-lucky ass all the way there to surprise him. Come to find out, he was a little Asian man. You know, and the dude that's playing him, I think, is Jin O Yang. I think it's Jin O Yang. I forgot his first name. He's an amazing comic, funny as hell. You can see him on Rogan as well. But he plays the person that's catfishing her. She sees him come out from the basement that he lives in, of course, typical again, writing. And his parents think he's a loser, but they love him. They adore him. He's their little loser. And his brother is like the fucking masculine, I do the sports, I'm the tough guy, I got the beautiful wife, I do everything better than you guy. All the parents are like, oh, look who's here, look who's here. They favor the brother over the loser kid. What else is it? And then it's like he helps her, the person whose face he used to catfish her, which was photoshopped, of course. That person actually lives in the town that they're in, that where she went to visit him at in his hometown, and he tries to help her hook up with that dude, and he'll do that if she act like his girlfriend until the end of Christmas. Obviously, she's gonna fall in love with him, right? When she's with the dude that he photoshopped her online with. She gonna be with the nigga that he photoshopped her with. She gonna be like, I can't. There's something about this ain't right. I can't do this. I can't do this. I gotta go. He's gonna be like, what? You gotta go? What? And she gonna run and go back to the little Asian dude and be like, it was you all along. It was you who I loved all along. I don't care what your parents think. I don't care that you live in your basement and you make candles like a faraway lover. I don't care. I don't care that you do those things. I love you. I fell in love with you. I don't care what you look like. That's what it's gonna be at the end. Cause you know why? Obvious writing. That's why. I didn't spoil the movie for you either. Cause I mean, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, all right, I know exactly what's gonna happen at the end. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be surprised. But yeah. This episode is gonna be weird because I don't know, man. Feeling wise, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure some people can relate to this. At some point, you do lose yourself, right? You do lose yourself, and you don't know when it happened or where it happened. You could guess. You can guess, but there's no way to really know. You just know it did. And it's odd because you get glimpses of who you used to be. You're shown glimpses of who you used to be when it comes to music. When it comes to like things you used to do or hobbies you used to have. Friends that you used to be cool with, or people that moved away, or you kind of start looking back on the conversations that you've had in the past, the memories, this, that, and the third, and you kind of look at it like, what the fuck happened? You know? Like, for some, they still live in that shit right now. For some people, they still live in that right now. And for others, they're not. You know, for others, it's not like that. Like, you know, especially people who had to grow up fast. People who had to grow up fast, and they still have to live in that state mentally to this day. There's a different kind of suffering when you have to do shit like that. And that suffering is very hard to explain. But you know, I feel like there's a lot of I call this episode mental claustrophobia, because I feel like we get so cooped up into our brain due to the things that we have to do, that we need to do, that need to be done, our priorities, our duties in life, that we feel boxed in. And you know, you don't know how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard to get out of it, but it's not easy to get out of it. So it's tricky. It's tricky. I feel like it's more so along the lines of taking a chance, taking a risk, just leaping out the window just to see what happens. I mean, it's a cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, of feeling the same way over and over again, of seeing the same thing over and over again, and never always knowing what to expect to some degree. You know what I'm saying? And never really having that sense of surprise, or that sense of thrill, or that sense of accomplishment, right? There's so many things that I think that the body, well, the body's flesh and bone, I would say that the soul needs. And I feel like a lot of things that the soul needs, very few people complete those requirements. And some of the people who complete those requirements, you can see it in their face. You can see it in their eyes. You see how they talk. You can see it, how they move and how they interact, and how they are with other people and how they are with their family, and the way that they convey love, and you can see it in their craft. Like, this isn't a normal show. This episode isn't a normal episode. I know that for sure, because you guys are used to me making you laugh. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna make Black Eggs and Ham a certified comedy podcast. I just want it to just be an all-around conversational podcast. We just have conversations. That's it. We just here to have conversations. I'm here to have a conversation with you. That's it. I don't have to. It can be funny. It cannot be funny. Who knows? Because that's the way shit is. Sometimes I don't feel funny. I haven't felt funny in a very long time. The joy, you know what I'm saying? It's just not there like it used to be. You know? And I'm always in my head. I'm always all over the place mentally. Always thinking about something. Whether it's my next move or it's yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Or the day before that, or the day after that, or fucking a week from now, or my next fucking car note. I'm constantly thinking on that fucking car note. My nigga, like, oh, my car note coming up. And I just paid the shit. You know what I'm saying? I just paid. Dead ass, like, after I paid a car note that day, I only feel good for a week. And then after that week, I'm like, I gotta pay this shit again. That shit's consuming me. It's so fucking hilarious. But yeah, man, I feel like this segment right here is just more so, where have I been? Where have you been? Where have we been? You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows where they're going. Nobody knows that. But I feel that just the notion, just the possibility of attempting or like reaching something, right? Whether it could be something materialistic. It doesn't even matter, because it's about how you see it. I'm not about to get all fucking hippy dippy on y'all and spiritual and all this other stupid shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say that if you want to get, I've seen that, what is that new Mustang truck? That new Mustang truck look hard. It look hard, look amazing. I would love to drive that. Right? That's not my goal. It's not my goal to drive that car. It's not my goal to get that car. It's not my goal to get any car right now. Right? But that is somebody's goal, is to work hard to get the car that they want. And that in itself is pushing them. Now, when you don't have when you don't have a goal, then what? What pushes you? Because people like to say what should, but that's the outside perspective. This is what you, like I said, I don't like when people say the shit that you're supposed to say. It bothers me a lot because it makes me feel like you don't think. I need to see you thinking. I need you to have the understanding of, yes, there are things that are outlandish that are a part of the reality, right? So, a person that has cancer at the worst stage, right, could enjoy an ice cream. This fucking ice cream is amazing. This is just what I needed. Right? I fucking love this ice cream. You know what I'm saying? And they indulge, they close their eyes, they literally enjoy the ice cream. And it's like, you could be on the outside looking in like, hey man, you got stage 4 cancer. You're gonna die. For sure. But that's what you're thinking in your head. Right? You're not saying it out loud. It's like, I feel sorry for you. While they're just like, I'm just glad I got this ice cream. I couldn't wait. I'm so glad I could eat. Like, this is crazy. This ice cream, this is my favorite ice cream. That's their thought process, right? So, given that fact, nobody on the outside should be able to tell another person what they should deem as something to motivate or push them, right? That's not the way shit's supposed to go. That's not the way shit does go. For some people, it is. Some people like, oh yeah, my daughter or my son, they motivate me. They get me to get up and go to work every day, and they get me to get up and try hard and work harder and strive and do this. And I'm like, that's not everybody. That's not everybody. No, some people don't think that way. And in no way, shape, form, or fashion does that make you look bad as a person or as a parent. It's just that if it depends on where you are mentally, right? Like, where do you feel secure mentally? You know? Like, I feel like a lot of single mothers, which there are a lot of single mothers, they really, really use the energy and the happiness and joy that their child shows as a battery to get them through the day, to make them go hard and strive, this and the third. Because there's no dude there, and it's tricky now if there's no nigga there, because it's like if you can't just bring any old dude around, because you got a kid involved now. So it's just too many variables on how to think about this kind of shit. But ultimately, still, where have you been? Where have I been? Like, there's so many ways to find yourself, and still, some of us have a hard time doing it. You know? And that's where I'm at now. You know, I'm just not sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get up in the morning, now it's just like, they're not well thought out steps. It's more so just like, okay, I do this, then I do this. I do this, then I do this. I do this, then I do this. It's just, I mean, you know, what can I compare it to? It's like drinking a bottle of water. You twist the top off, drink the water, put it down, top back on it. I'm thirsty again. Top off, water, back down, top back on it. It's been so long that you ever had to think about that without just doing it off the rip. First nature, right? And how obvious and in how irrelevant it seems to do that action when it comes to drinking something, or when it comes to eating a bag of chips, one chip at a time. It's just obvious. I grab a chip and I eat it. That's how I look at things when I get up and go to work. My weekday. That's how my weekday is. My weekday it's not. There's no strategy needed. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, it's just a bag of chips. It's literally a bag of chips. It's become a bag of chips. Okay, another chip. Cool. Okay, let's keep. As long as I don't run out of chips, I'm fine. So I don't fuck up. That's me. That's me not running out of chips. Don't fuck up. Don't do nothing wrong. Regardless of how things are looking and how things are going, you need to make sure that you preserve, stay dutiful, and do your due diligence. Like, do what you're supposed to be doing. Do what's needed of you, right? So you got to keep a bag of chips. You got to keep that chip bag full. Next week, just pour more chips in that bag. The bag never changes. The bag never changes. The chips never change. Every now and then you get a rogue fucker in there, where it's like, oh, where the fuck does Dorito come from? I got Cheetos. What the fuck? That's weird. That's a moment. That's a moment right there that you enjoy, right? And then when that moment, now that moment, and like I said, it's a moment. Now that moment is gone, it's like, oh, fuck, you enjoyed that moment. Oh, this is surreal. What the fuck? How the fuck that happened? That's crazy. How the fuck? Huh. Boom. Back to the bag. Cool. All right. That was cool. That was, you could trip on it the next day a little bit. Like, oh man, yesterday that was kind of weird, right? That was real. That's crazy to yourself. And then it's like, all right, cool. You enjoy that moment, as short as it was, and then you go back to those ships. Day by day. Day by day. That's what it's like. You know? And I'll never go online and do these videos where I'm like super fucking happy and I got this big ass Chuck E. Cheese smile on my face, like I'm feeling so great. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? This is a great day. Fucking grand rising. Get the fuck out of here. I'm honest about my feelings. I'm so honest about my feelings, I don't even get on here and be fake. I can't even get on here and be fake. I can't. I find it difficult because it should be, for people who've been listening to this for a long time, I think they would be like, this is obvious. There's something wrong with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He off. You know what I mean? So, and the same thing goes to people that be going on TikTok crying. People going on TikTok crying, and people be doing these sad ass Facebook posts. It's like, hey man, look. And they say that, oh, that person probably trying to reach out to somebody for help, and you will fucking call them or text that motherfucker. Don't put a post up. Like, what the fuck? But I just find it weird to do. I'm never gonna record myself crying in my goddamn life, and I would never record somebody else crying. I think that's a weird thing to do when it's fucked up. That's for me and you, right? And if I'm going through something mentally, that's for me. I could post about it, right? Just speaking on it or whatever, just something vague. But I'm never gonna be like crying on the internet. No way. And it's not because I'm too tough to do it. That's not why. I think it's more so due to the lines of like, it feels like a thing to do for attention. Because why is your first instinct when you cry to record it? Aside from just living in that moment, how you feel. So instead of living in that moment, you choose to press your button on your phone and record yourself and talk to strangers about that shit. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You know? And I think I feel like a lot of this, there's, like I said, there's different variables to these, to like people feeling like they've lost themselves, or people feeling like they're scrounging and looking for something. Perfect example, Clubhouse. These niggas be on Clubhouse arguing with each other, having full-blown, passionate, angry arguments about other people, about rap, about fucking, social shit, racism, injustice. Just full-fledged, angry men and women on an app called Clubhouse. Sound like it's for kids. Just having the most outrageous shouting matches at each other, right? Threatening each other, all kind of shit on an app called Clubhouse. And I think it's because a lot of those, like I said, those people as well. I think those people as well, they have found something to fulfill themselves with, due to the void that's there, right? And that's something. That's something. Like, at the end of the day, like, I can't find myself on Clubhouse shouting and getting angry at nobody about nothing. I think that's crazy. I would gladly go to Clubhouse to crack jokes and make fun of movies or, you know, anything that's funny. I'm glad to do that, but it's just weird to go on there and be like disputing with people or like hashing out some kind of beef. Like, what the fuck? Are we really beefing on Clubhouse? And these are grown men. It's crazy to me, but they are also lost to a certain degree. Because if they weren't lost, they would know that what they're doing is weird. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were, oh, something's kind of off with this. So that's another attachment onto the where have you been situation, or where have I been, where have you been, like like who have you become? You became a grown ass man that argues with people online. You know how weird that is? And I watched that Kanye interview. You know, this shit all ties in at the end of the day. Let's think about it. The Kanye interview was amazing on Drink Champs. I loved it. I don't care what kind of psychological situations that man probably has going on, which we all have our own psychological situations. We all have it. It's just that some of us aren't able to put that shit in front of 3 million people. And some of us ain't mega producers. Some of us ain't fucking amazing actors or actresses. So nobody sees it. We go through that shit by ourselves in our car or in our house. Only people that know are the people that's close to us. Or some people don't know at all. But we go through it. So to see a person, you know, get through that, battle that. To see a person, and I feel like Kanye is a very unique individual. Even with all the kind of crazy things he be saying, I feel like that's the thing. I feel like just him having those thoughts alone, it like a regular nigga can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? He won't never just toss up some regular nigga shit to you. He'll never just regular you. He can't. I think it's impossible. I think it's impossible for Kanye to regular you. That's what I think. I think he can't do it. I think he couldn't even if he tried. You know? But it was a great interview. I think Nori did a good job. You know what I'm saying? It was. I think that Kanye interview was amazing. I loved it. I love just like hearing him just vent and just talk about how, like, why is it when he has a dispute or he disagrees with something and he's passionate about what he did about it, all of a sudden they call him, they saying that he having an issue, or he just having an issue right now, he having an episode. It's like, if that's the case, then everything he could say is an episode. Everything that he says, oh, he just having an episode right now, just leave him alone, just chill. It's like, nah, what I'm saying is factual. Like, this isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up to think that he could possibly be put into that box of having a situation every time he opens his mouth when about something that somebody doesn't like. That's fucked up. You know. But, you know, what can you do, man? You know. And, like, for when it comes to, like, any Kanye tracks, I know some people won't agree, but some of Kanye's amazing work for me, his like my go-tos for Kanye, can't miss joints was Late, We Major, and Blood on the Leaves. Love those 3 songs to death. Blood on the Leaves near the end, I don't really care for it because of all that auto-tune and shit, but Late and We Major was fucking amazing. Those are amazing songs. Late more than any. I could listen to Late on repeat. I love that fucking song. It just does something to my body. Like, I can feel it. I can feel that song in my body. Like, it's crazy. I mean, outside's wild. You know what I'm saying? Outside is fucking crazy right now too. That Astroworld concert, nigga, like 8 people died. 8 people died at a concert, and I think some of it was due to trampling and to some regular weird ass nigga running around with a syringe, stabbing people in the neck. Yes, it's crazy. It's crazy. One of the officers there that was helping out, trying to like get people out of there safely and clear the confusion and the disruption, he got stabbed in his neck and then passed out. As he was trying to help a person, somebody went by and stabbed him in his neck and he passed out. Now, what the fuck did they put in? That's the thing. Like, that's why I don't fuck with crowd. And that's not why I don't fuck with crowds. Because I never thought about getting stabbed with a goddamn needle in my life. Unless I bumped into a crackhead and I didn't say, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just wild to think, son, like, I don't fuck with crowds off the strength of me. I don't like crowds. I don't like it. I don't like being too close to motherfuckers. I don't know you. You shouldn't be that close to me. Way before COVID, fuck all that. I don't want, nigga, have your own space. Go to your own corner, nigga. I don't want you close. I don't know you. I don't fuck with you. I don't know you. I don't know your life. I don't know you get down. You gotta stay away from me. We could talk. We could talk to each other over there. You know what I mean? Voice carries, nigga. But you ain't about to be all close to me, my nigga. You dancing and shit. You vibing. Your energy off the fucking wall. You took some shit. Now you out here mosh pitting. You know what I mean? I'm gonna knock you out. Straight up. You start doing these wild ass arm swings, nigga, I'm knocking you straight out. I'm giving you the straightest punch you ever feel in your life. Cause nigga, this is my space too. You can't be in my shit doing that. Go take your ass to a field or something, nigga, and listen to some Travis Scott and do all the wild arm swings and dancing you want to do. But don't be in the fucking crowd doing that crazy ass shit. Think we all... Nah, nigga, I'm decking you. I'm like, nigga, you need to calm down, homie. You know what I'm saying? You almost hit me. Now, if you say anything besides my bad, your face is getting pushed back. Because I'm like, there's no way to go from here. From that point on, there's no way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because now you don't care, so I gotta... Alright, so you gonna keep doing it? Cool. I'm gonna do it too, but I'm gonna do it straight to you. Punch you to the beat of a Travis Scott track. That's what I'm gonna do. But it was crazy, man. People posting online how they posting the fights. They're like recording the fights and posting the fights online saying, oh man, the Travis Scott concert was lit. Look. Yeah, it was awesome, nigga. People was out there fighting and jumping people. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, what if they decide to see your ass DJ Academicin recording them and decide to run over there and beat your ass up because you recording them? Let's start that. Let's start that new trend. Hey, you see somebody out there randomly recording you do some shit? Just punch them in their face. What you reporting for, nigga? Why are you reporting? If it ain't got shit to do with some racism or, you know what I mean, some shit that's happening directly to you, don't get your ass out there record. Like, I remember one time when I seen this crash happen on Inglewood Avenue, people just parked their car, hopped out their whip to record the shit. And it wasn't even their car. They recorded somebody else's accident and recording them on their fucking profile. And it's like, hey man, I'm not trying to be on the motherfucking 11 o'clock news, nigga. I ain't trying to be on motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Bradley's Daily. And I'm on Instagram now. You fucking tagging me somehow. How fuck you get my fucking Instagram? And now I'm seeing me on your fucking live, nigga. Oh, look. This is crazy. And he like tagging fucking people who watch this shit and they laughing. You see what I'm saying? You see how crazy that shit can get? Nah, nigga. Don't record me. don't record me. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, what's good? So I'm like, you recording me? Nah, cut it out. Oh, that's my phone, bro. Okay, well, come on over here real quick. Let me talk to you. That's the first thing. Let me talk to you real quick. Cause you're not about to record me, nigga. You record what's going on, but don't put me on that fucking video, homie. Cause now we both, we recording some shit? Cool. Okay. That shit's weird, son. Like, you about to, a person gets in an accident, they almost die, yo. This chick's car flipped over and hit a UPS truck that was in the turning lane opposite of her. She got out the car safely, did no scratches, son. And niggas park their shit on a busy day and start recording her. They're commentating now. Y'all fucked up. Take a picture of that shit and keep it moving. But don't fucking sit there, record, and add some oh boy, somebody's gonna drive, huh? Wow, can you believe it? Like, nah, that's fucked up, homie. That's fucked up. That's her life. She might not know how to drive. I'm gonna be honest. Then again, when you think whoever knows about Inglewood Avenue, I'm talking about like right when you pass Rosecrans and you get you going towards Marine. That little middle part, little street that's going to the Best Buy and all that other shit. That part of Inglewood Avenue is motherfucking Bermuda Triangle. Because there's two sets. There's a street that has apartments on it. There's another street that has that you go down, there's Best Buy over there. People rarely stop at that cutoff. They get past that first street light, they gonna zoom all the way through. They're not about to stop at the yellow at the second light. They should make that shit. They should combine that goddamn street. The light shouldn't be separate like that. And y'all, it's hard for you to get what I'm saying because if you see it, you'll get it. I mean, I know y'all have seen them streets where it's like there's a light right here, then you fucking take a couple steps up and there's another light. So it's like they broke the fucking street off. So it's two street lights. So if I get past this yellow, I'm gonna be stopped at this red, like right in front of us. What's the point of doing that, my nigga? Just make it one light. You don't need two lights. But a lot of them accidents could be avoided. But then again, like I said, people don't want to stop at the yellow. They get through the first yellow and they look, I'm not about to stop. I already got through the first yellow. I'm about to make it through the second one. Then you're not, because the person that's turning thinks you're going to stop at the second yellow, and you're not. By the time they turn and you keep going, because you have to speed up. Boom, you hit them, and this happened too many times. So there's that. I don't know, man. People don't care, bro. Some people don't care, and it's funny because people didn't even, aside from just the syringes and the trampling, people was even trampling over each other to get food and merchandise. For real, nigga. Y'all out there trying to get a hot dog and you killing people? You stepping on niggas to get a hot dog? Oh man, it's an Astroworld shirt. Hey man, come get your Astroworld shirts. And you stomping on niggas and running over, and we talking about 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old kids. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You know how fucked up that is? To see a fucking 14 or 13-year-old out there just trying to live their best life and enjoy the concert, and there's some 24, 25-year-olds there too. And the motherfucker just get, dude, you just get trampled by a bunch of a mixture of adults. That's fucking crazy, son. Like, you just begged your mom to go to that concert, and all of a sudden you get your head stepped on by a motherfucking black Air Force One. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. There was kids out there having seizures, yo. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is wild. Like, fuck that concert. I'll watch shit on YouTube where it's safe. But hey, people want to experience it. So, to each his own, man. But I don't know. I don't know if it was a good episode. I don't know if this was a bad one. This is more so was an episode just for me to vent and you know, just use my voice to say things out loud instead of just saying them in my mind. Because sometimes when I say it out loud, it helps. But aside from that, as always, Black Games and Ham Show.